Next, we are going to learn about the steps of conservation of forest. Now, several steps can be taken for conserving the forest. One of the important steps is afforestation. Now, forest area should be increased by afforestation or planting of trees. Now, large afforestation should be done in areas unfit for agriculture. Then, reforestation of the deforested areas should be undertaken. Grazing of cattle in forests should be discouraged. Then, the dependence on firewood should be reduced by developing alternate sources of energy. Forest fires should be prevented. Apart from that, wastage of timber and firewood should be avoided. Then, operations for improved and selective cutting should be adopted in forest management. Pests and diseases of the forest trees should be controlled chemically and biologically. Now, afforestation programs of the Government of India are: number one, Social Forestry Program. Now, this was started in 1976. Now, under this, the trees are grown on public and common land for the benefit of the rural community. These trees are raised for firewood, fodder, fruits, etc. The program basically aims at reducing the demand for on the existing forest. Next is the agroforestry program. Now, this particular program aims at revising or reviving an ancient practice which used the same land for farming, forestry, and animal husbandry. Next is the program for the reserve forest. Now, some of the important features under this program of reserve forest is that the trees are grown in ecologically fragile areas. Felling of trees and grazing of cattle are prohibited in these forests. A day dedicated to tree plantation, one Mahotsav, is held each year in July since 1950 to propagate the idea of forest conservation. Many international agencies like World Bank, US Agency for International Development, Canadian International Development Authority, Swedish International Development Authority have provided support for promoting afforestation programs. Apart from that, Central Arid Zone Research Institute at Jodhpur has been set up, which focuses on checking the spread of Rajasthan desert lands. Next, students, you need to answer the following questions. The first question is: name the various types of vegetation that is found in India. Second question: tell some steps that can be taken to conserve the forest. And third question: tell some features of reserve forest.